Welcome to the video analysis of a netball shot. In this video, you will be introduced to the important skill aspects that are implemented to ensure the netball shot is executed accurately. A performer will then complete this specialised movement skill, and I will diagnose the performer's skill level, discuss the strengths and weaknesses, and then propose effective practices to assist in rectifying the weaknesses identified. According to Delextrat and Goss-Sampson 2010, in almost every sport, scoring is the most important characteristic for the success of the team. There are important skill aspects of the netball shot that need to be broken down and understood by the goal attack and goal shooter to help improve their accuracy, and therefore, the team will have a more successful chance at potentially winning the game. Shakespeare and Caldo 2009 explained that the netball shot is broken into two phases, the preparation phase and the execution phase. In the preparation phase, the player's feet are to be shoulder width apart and pointing towards the ring. Their shooting arm, with the netball in hand, starts high, straight up beside the ear. The netball sits on their palm, in their fingertips, with a slight gap between the ball and their palm. The other hand is beside the netball for guidance, with fingertips touching the ball. The player is concentrated and focused with eyes fixated on the ring. Now for the execution phase. The power of the shot actually comes from the legs and not the arms. The knees and arms bend at the same time. The power is pushed through the legs as they straighten, with weight transferring onto the toes, all whilst the arm is straightening from the elbow at the same time. It is important that the player's shoulder doesn't move much. The bend simply comes from the elbow and the ball goes back behind the head. The wrist should flick towards the goal ring and the ball spins off the fingers as the arm straightens, creating backspin towards the ring. The other hand simply guides the ball throughout this entire process. The ball, once leaving the hands, then travels in an upside down J shape. The arm should finish high beside the ear, similar to where it started. We will now look at the performer completing the netball shot.
Oh, I don't know if I'm doing it right.
There are found to be 3 strengths and 3 weaknesses in the execution of this specialised movement skill. Strength number 1. The arms bending at the elbow and the shoulders not moving. This is an important aspect in the successful completion of the skill to ensure the ball is staying still. The arm strength number 2. Flicking the wrist to project the ball accordingly towards the ring. This ensures a greater release height and greater release velocity through the projection of the ball. Steele, 1990. Strength number 3. The knees and arms bending at the same time to ensure the body is in sync, with force moving downwards through the legs and arms to produce the power, and then upwards to project the ball towards the ring. Weakness number 1. Both feet and knees were not shoulder distance apart, which didn't enable the participant to be stable on the ground and use force from pushing up through the feet, which meant she used her hands instead to project the ball, making the shot more of a throw. Weakness number 2. It is evident that the participant lacks confidence, as she seemed startled and doubted herself in the preparation phase. You could see this through her body language. This will unmistakably affect the completion of the shot. Weakness number 3. The participant is found using both of her hands to hold the netball in the preparation phase. In doing this, it means the netball isn't placed on a sturdy surface, as one hand may be higher than the other, or one hand may push harder than the other, causing the netball to be pushed to one side instead of directly towards the hoop. The netball should only ever be held in the dominant hand, and the other hand is only used to assist and guide the ball. From these weaknesses, there are practices that are put in place to assist the participant in overcoming the weaknesses that were visible and turning them into strengths. Practice number 1.
Your feet shoulder width apart. Yep. Now, this I feel when you did
too close together, and you can't bend your knees. You need to get a good bend of the knees. Great, so now let's go.
Assist the participant in always ensuring feet are shoulder width apart when preparing for the shot. This can be done in a drill by putting markers out all around the goal circle, and the participant places each foot behind each marker to ensure the feet are shoulder distance apart for each shot that is taken. Practice number 2.
Being confident it comes with practice, and it comes with you doing it in your own time. You need to practice the shot, you need to be confident.
Ensure to give positive encouragement to the participant during lessons to ensure they back themselves and build confidence for a more accurate shot. This will allow them to stay calm and focused on executing all the important aspects of the skill without stressing themselves out and doubting their abilities. Applying this practice into every single lesson will boost the confidence of the participant through simple reassurance. Practice number 3.
Noticed when I was looking at your shot before, you used 2 hands. Okay? When we shoot with the netball, we actually hold the netball in 1 hand.
Demonstrate to the performer that the netball needs to remain in the preferred hand at all times. The other hand simply guides it. The practice implemented is to ensure the performer sets themselves up in the preparation phase to ensure the skill is executed correctly. This can be applied in every session to focus on and ensure the performer is thinking about all of the important steps. When planning learning experiences, it is vital to focus on the weaknesses and the area the participant is struggling with. Boyd, Keogh and Walker, 2013. Choosing the learning experience and practices based specifically around the performer's weaknesses will allow the participant to overcome these limitations. Teaching cooperative activities will be done by setting the scene, facilitating and then debriefing. Hellison, 2003. Providing quality and effective feedback to participants will allow them to considerably improve in this specific area. Research shows that feedback has double the impact on achievement than regular educational strategies. Palouse and Mahoney, 2008. I gave feedback to the participant on all 3 weaknesses in a prescriptive feedback form, meaning I described the errors made during their performance of the skill and some things the learner might do to correct the errors. Sinclair and Veerley, 1989. In assessing the effectiveness of the practices that were implemented, this can be done through seeing visible improvement in the troubled area and seeing the participant progress in the practices that they are completing. Once significant improvement has been noted, the practices can be modified to correctly suit the participant's skill level and ability. Thank you for watching.